Goes like this. Of course I love you, darling. You're a bloody top-notch bird. And when I say you're gorgeous, I mean every single word. So your bum is on the big side. I don't mind a bit of flab. It means that when I'm ready, there's something there to grab.
Did you compose that?
No, Brady.
So your belly isn't flat no more. I tell you, I don't care. As long as when I cuddle ya, I can get my arms round there. It's a practical man. No, Sheila, who is your age, has nice round perky breasts. They just gave in to gravity, but I know you did your best. I'm telling you the truth now. I never tell you lies. I think it's very sexy. You've got dimples on your thighs. I swear on my Nana's grave now, the moment that we met. I thought that you were good ass I was ever gonna get. No matter what you look like, I'll always love you, dear. Now shut up while the footy's on and fetch another beer. Nice.
Pause. It's an Aboriginal musical instrument, only ever used by the Aboriginals in the north part of Australia. Nobody really knows the story of how they came to use it, but I do. And I'm going to tell you now. And one of the things that the Aboriginals used to do was have like a corroboree. That's sort of an Aboriginal word for a party. And one night all the Aborigines went out into the woods and they grabbed all the firewood and they built a big campfire. And one of the Aboriginals threw this hollow log on, which looked a little bit like this, not much, but a little bit. And it was full of white ants because that's how the hollow logs are made. The white ants eat the middle of the log out and all the white ants fell into the fire. And there was an elderly Aboriginal man there and he was a very gentle man and he didn't like the idea of all the white ants falling into the fire. He reached down and he grabbed the hollow stick and he pointed it to the sky and he tried to blow all the white ants out of the middle. And I hope it sounds a little bit like this. And all the white ants went up into the night sky and that's why we have the stars. I see you're suitably impressed. But then white men arrived and they brought along with them technology. And
Invented
the Aboriginals,
the amplifier.
the Aboriginals learnt things like circular breathing, which meant they could keep playing indefinitely, which is something I can't do, but I will try. That's about all I got.
Very good. Wow.
Great work, Stan.
There are real ants there.
Or the real pavlova
Oh,
story.
good. I've never heard this.
Controversy surrounds the origin of this delicious dessert, and many countries have tried to claim fame, but none more than New Zealand. The Kiwis have claimed rights to the pav for over 70 years, but my investigation has proved that the pav is definitely ours, Australian. In 1926, a hard-working wheat cocky, Herbert Sash, was forced to move from his non-profitable land in Malwala Western Australia, where he and his wife opened a pie shop and restaurant. His wife Mary, who was an excellent cook, taught him everything she could. This was beneficial in that later he became a shearer's cook and then moved into hotels where he was able to learn from many of the top chefs. Bert ended up working as a pastry chef in one of the very flash Hotel Esplanade in Fremantle. This was about the time when gold started booming in Western Australia. The hotelier, Elsie Paxton, was keen to hone in on the wealthy and newly cashed up local ladies. Elsie enlisted Bert to come up with a showy new dessert to entice the ladies to lunch at her posh establishment. Bert took a recipe for meringue cakes published in a New Zealand magazine. Yes, New Zealand, but that's as Kiwi as it gets. He turned that recipe of little rock cakes into a crispy shell with a marshmallowy soft centre. When Bert presented his creation to Elsie and the hotel manager Harry Nahn for critique, Harry proclaimed, "Crikey, this stuff is as light and fluffy as that flamin' pavlova Sheila." Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova.
Fluffy.
Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova had been a guest at the Esplanade earlier, so the dish was now named. The difference between Bert's Pavlova recipe and those little rock cakes is the ratio of sugar, the inclusion of corn flour instead of gelatine, and the cooking time and temperature. Today, modifications to Bert's recipe is not the ingredients or the cooking method, but in main the presentation. A lot of focus today is about piling the meringue up high and sculpting gracefully. The original pav was flipped upside down as soon as it came out of the oven, and that's the way it stayed. The focus was then on the cream and the fruit topping, not the meringue. So just to finish my story, I would like to draw your attention to some similarities between Herbert and myself. Herbert was a wheat farmer. I currently work for one of Vic Gov's largest grain institutes. Herbert's grandparents migrated from Prussia in the mid-1800s, as did my great-great-grandparents. And so whilst Herbert may be rolling around in his grave laughing at my attempt of an Aussie pav sculpture, the proof will be in the eating. And so, do I stay with the grain or expand into the dessert industry? Bon appetit.
That's fascinating.
I know the words of this, so you better get it right.
Team Philippines.
Okay, Team Philippines. 1, 2, 3. Bayang magiliw, pwede sa silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib ko'y buhay. Watermelon. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisir, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo'y bugaw, may nilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang bigaw ng wadaw at mo'y tagumpay na naglilingling, ang bituin at araw na kailan sa may pag-ibig, ang araw ng pag-pagsisa, wala na.
We've got a few serious watermelons going on.
May mga api ang mamatay na